What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comments section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of the $50 giveaway, for last week, the winner is one of one Mari. One of one Mari. Hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get your information and send that over to you. Appreciate everybody who likes, comments, subscribes, all that good stuff throughout the week. Let's go ahead and get straight into it, man. It was a fantastic weekend. I'm up easily over $1,500 this weekend. It was right around $1,650 to be exact, but it was an amazing weekend. Just going off the Props Made Easy tools, man. People were flooding the Props Made Easy Twitter. You can check out the Twitter at Props Made Easy if you want to check that out. You can follow me on Twitter at cam_ATL. I retweeted a few of them, so it was an amazing weekend overall. Again, as always, there's no better place than Props Made Easy because one, it's only $20 a month, so it's way less than anywhere else. Number two, it's not just showing you EV. It's showing you EV that also has projection, top-notch projection data on that same side of the line as well. Because remember, EV can be blown up by people who aren't the smartest. You feel it? It's not just geniuses bumping a line one way or the other. Okay? So having that projection on the same side as well kind of validates if a play really is being bumped by the smart betters or if it's kind of maybe exaggerated by not so smart betters and maybe you should fade it and go a different route. So that's the best thing about Props Made Easy is it really checks as many boxes as you could possibly imagine when it comes to each play that you play. Every single slip you make, you can know that this is the absolute best that I have available to me. All right? So let's get straight into it because we got some big value on the board right now. We got Jaquez Jr. points plus rebounds over 18.5. PME consensus odds are a full point over at 19.5 and have the minus 18 on the over compared to minus 111 on the under. So not only is it a full point higher with the PME consensus odds, but you have the money on the over as well. So Jaquez Jr. points and rebounds over 18.5, and then Haywood Highsmith steals over 0.5 is minus 145 PME consensus odds. Now they're both on the same team, so you can't put them both together, but fantastic options for these two. Okay, now the next play that we're going to go with, if you just click snipe, it'll show you only the plays that are minus 140 or more or full point differentials with the money on the over as well. So we have Jamie Jaquez Jr. points plus rebounds over 18.5. We have Haywood Highsmith steals over 0.5 at minus 145 PME consensus odds. And then in the Denver LA game today, we have Aaron Gordon blocks and steals under 1.5 at minus 140 PME consensus odds with a projection of 1.4 and minus 0.1. Amazing spots for those three guys in today's games. Gary Harris is a good early play for tomorrow. I believe they play tomorrow. Blocks and steals under 1.5 at minus 140 PME consensus odds. Remember, our PME consensus odds as well give you the best idea of where Vegas is opposed to any other place as well, because it takes every sportsbook, puts that into one line to give you the most accurate representation of where Vegas is as a whole. Not just one book or this book separately, as a whole where that money is. Okay. So yeah, Jamie Jaquez Jr. points and rebounds over 18.5. Haywood Highsmith steals over 0.5, and Aaron Gordon blocks and steals under 1.5 are the absolute best NBA plays that we have on the board. Taking a look at Goblins, we have Jaylen Brown tonight. Points over 14.5 is the absolute best Goblin. When it comes to Goblins, we put the highest by projection differential because they're all going to be good EV, right? Goblins are all going to be good EV, no matter what. All of them are plus EV. So I like to go off projection differential to just differentiate them. Jaylen Brown points over 14.5 is the absolute best. All right. And remember, PME members or people on the fence and wanting to join Props Made Easy, it's as simple as opening this tool, going to what sport you want, and looking at the top of the list here and looking for those minus 140s or more. Even come to the tool and just go like this and just click the snipe button and just look at the absolute best snipe plays that we have on the board. Okay, as y'all know, my internet back here in my office sometimes is laggy, so we'll give it a second. Let's move on to NBA first half. All right, so NBA first half looks for tonight. Jason Tatum's PRA under 21.5, 20.5 on other sportsbooks, a minus one sportsbook differential. Jason Tatum under 21.5 is a very solid spot. We have Jaylen Brown points over 10.5 as a one sportsbook differential as well. But yes, so tonight it's two Boston players that have the best first half look. It's Jason Tatum, PRA under 21.5, and Jaylen Brown points over 10.5. You can't play them together, but you can go either one. Just pick one. I mean, Jaylen Brown over 10.5 sounds really good over first half points. I mean, that definitely looks good. Moving on to MLB, we've got some amazing value as always. The tool's showing us some good shit early on in this morning. Clark Schmidt pitching outs under 16.5 is minus 145 PME consensus odds on the under. Projection of 16.4 a minus 0.09. Tommy Henry walks allowed over 1.5 minus 143 PME consensus odds on the over. Projection 1.78 to 0.28. And then Michael Harris the second hits runs RBIs over 1.5 at minus 140 PME consensus odds. So very, very, very good value on the board for MLB this morning. MLB first inning runs allowed. We have Clark Schmidt, Grayson Rodriguez is the absolute best option. They have a lot of green here. They're a fantastic play today. We have Max Fried and Bryce Miller have minus 140 odds on the under first inning runs allowed. So I'd say Clark Schmidt, Grayson Rodriguez under, Max Fried, Bryce Miller under, and then the best over option would be the Nick Lodolo, Matt Waldron over. A good bit of red there. Both offenses hit the ball really, really well in the first inning there. Moving on to NHL. For NHL, we have Andrei Vasilevsky. Goalie saves over 28.5. They got goalie saves up early today. Minus 132 PME consensus odds on the over. Projection of 28.59 is 0.09. That is the number one play. We do have Ehlers and Horvat, who are also solid options over 2.5 shots on goal at minus 130s. But the main play would be Andre for NHL. Nothing for MMA. For tennis, we have Jannik Sinner total games over 17.5. We have Elena total games over 18.5. And then Arina total games under 22.5. Nothing for PGA. For soccer, we have the great value of Eric Dier. By the way, I am feasting on passes attempted over the weekend as well. Eric Dier, or Dier, whatever you say his name, passes attempted under 78.5, 75.5 in other sportsbooks, a minus 3 sportsbook differential. And then the over on Hakimi, passes attempted over 64.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential. Great value there. Nothing for Call of Duty, nothing for League of Legends, Dota. For CS2 at the top of the list, we have a minus 2 sportsbook differential. Surreal versus Nexus, map 1 and 2 kills under 32, 30 on other sportsbooks, a minus 2 sportsbook differential. And then we've got like a handful of 1.5s. You can go any of these options. I'm going to talk about Art Frost versus 3D Max, map 1 and 2 kills under 32.5, 31 on other sportsbooks, a minus 1.5. But there's many, many options you can go with. And there was better value than that before my video. I mean, all night there was plays popping for CS2. Kesnet, map 1 and 2 kills over 37.5, 38.5 in other sportsbooks, a 1 sportsbook differential there on the over. Let's do a recap of the day. Going to NBA, we already have multiple plays that have left the board. We have Jaquez Jr. is no longer on the board right here. I can't remember who the other plays were, but they're off. But anyway, we have value. Turnovers. Over 0.5 for Al Horford, minus 143 PME consensus odds on the over for Al Horford's turnovers at 0.5. And then we have Aaron Gordon blocks plus steals under 1.5 at minus 140 PME consensus odds. NBA first half, we have Jason Tatum PRA under 21.5 at minus 1 and Jaylen Brown points over 10.5 at a 1. And Joel Embiid is not today. But Jaylen Brown really sticks out to me. I mean, because Jaylen Brown getting over 10.5 points in a whole half seems pretty likely to me. So, yeah, that's a solid option. For MLB, we have Clark Schmidt pitching outs under 16.5 at minus 145. Tommy Henry walks allowed over 1.5 at minus 143. And then Michael Harris hits runs RBIs over 1.5 at minus 140. See how easy that was? I literally just came into the Prize Made Easy tool, hit the snipe button, and told y'all about these 3 plays. That's literally how easy it is. The only people who can say they don't have success on PME are the people who overthink things and think it can't be this easy, and they overthink plays and they don't play the top plays. It's that simple. Clark Schmidt, Grayson Rodriguez under first inning runs allowed. Max Fried, Bryce Miller, and then the over on Nick Lodolo, Matt Waldron. For NHL, at the top of the list, we have Andrei Vasilevsky. Goalie saves over 28.5 at minus 132 PME consensus odds. Moving on to tennis, Jannik Sinner total games over 17.5, Elena total games over 18.5, and then Arina total games under 22.5. Nothing for PGA. Soccer, Eric Dyer passes attempted under 78.5 at -3 sportsbook differential. Hakimi passes attempted over 64.5 at a 2 sportsbook differential, both great values. And then we don't have anything until CS2. CS2 Surreal versus Nexus. Map 1 and 2 kills under 32 is the #1 play at a -2 sportsbook differential. Last but not least, Valorant. Kesnit. Map 1 and 2 kills over 37.5 at a 1 sportsbook differential. If y'all have not joined Props Made Easy yet, this site that you're looking at is only $20 a month. That's it. $20 a month for top-notch data, PME consensus odds, giving you the most accurate representation of where the Vegas odds are to give you the best EV possible. But not only that, but you're playing plays that are plus EV, but also have a top award-winning level data projection company as well that is showing you, yes, this is an EV, and yes, the data matches it, and this is a great play. Or yes, this play has EV on this side, but the data actually says the opposite side, so it's not the smartest play. As you guys know, these lines being moved, right? These lines going up to the -140s and going down and all that stuff is being moved by the regular players placing bets on one side or the other. Okay? The lines move from anyone placing a bet. Somebody who's never watched sports before could come in and be like, oh, I'm going to put this much on this player and move the line slightly in one direction. And he has no idea what he's doing. He's completely winging it. That's what I'm saying by, yes, following EV is smart, but utilizing the fact that Props Made Easy shows you EV and also shows you projection data on the same side as well takes you to a whole nother level. And that's why the consistency, that's why the hit rate for Props Made Easy, that's why you always hear about people having so much success with Props Made Easy, because every top play, that every slip they're making has the absolute best odds of hitting of any slip that you will find, because there's no way to have more data with every play that you're placing than with Props Made Easy, and it's only $20 a month, nearly $40 less than everywhere else, and everywhere else is only EV. Trust me, there's a reason Props Made Easy is almost at 9,000 active members. There's a reason Props Made Easy is becoming the biggest site in player props, and I'm blessed to be a part of it. I love seeing this growth. It has been fantastic, man. All right, so definitely try it out. Only $20 a month. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Have a fantastic week, and let's sweep again, baby. Let's eat.